Hey guys, welcome back to part 3 in our Tulpas series. Well, it's not really a series. We're probably just going to release this all at the same time. Unless you want to, like, span it out because we do have a lot going on in October.
We do have a lot going on in October.
But another related case to Slender Man, like I said, he's, like, the most popular. And it's just so funny how a photograph, like a photoshopped picture, sparked this like insanity.
Yeah.
But in June 2014, actually like the same year as that Wisconsin stabbing. Wisconsin. Add the beers. Sorry. It's just really Midwest, and I just like to just shove it down people's throats.
Oh.
You know. That's one thing. I lived not here for a long time, and like where I used to live, nobody had like the cool accent, and I just didn't. It just was like life, and everybody thought I sounded like a freak. And then I moved down here, and everybody had the accent, and I was like, oh my god, I miss this so much. It was like 8 years with like people talking like, I don't know, like normal people do. And I was just like, aw. And then I went to the grocery store, like it was like shortly after I moved back, and like, I mean, the accent's pretty thick up here.
And we don't even realize it.
I know, and that's why, like, I just hear it more now, because I did not hear it for, like, 8 years, unless I was up here. And then, I don't even remember, I was just at, like, the grocery store, and she'd said so. I was like, oh my god, I'm home. It's just so weird, like, just the random things, like, that you would miss. I didn't even know I missed it. Yeah. Like, I had no idea.
Oh, yeah. And that's, like, all my dad's family's from the East Coast. And now, like, I'll hear it a mile away.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. So that was totally unrelated. Anyway, so June 2014, which was the same year as the Wisconsin stabbing, a woman from Cincinnati told a reporter that her 13-year-old daughter had attacked her with a knife, which is super weird. But the only thing that kind of connects this is that the daughter, not the mom, she had been writing Slender Man fiction, so they think it might have been something kind of similar to that. Yeah. There really wasn't a lot on that case. I didn't really look into it much more than that, but it's just kind of weird how it's the same year.
Yeah, and it's also in the Midwest.
Ooh.
Like, what's in the fucking water?
I mean, you've met the people from around here.
Yeah.
I mean, the water from the town I live in, you can't fucking drink it. Like,
literally. Third arm out your stomach.
I don't understand, like, how, like, this town is just like, let's move here. Like, everybody's like, we want to live here. But the water is shit.
There's a Simpsons episode where Homer was supposed to get rid of, like, this toxic waste. And instead he just kind of, like, dumped it in the river.
Threw it over.
And that kind of just reminds me of, like, the Illinois River.
I mean, look, oh, God.
Yeah, because there's, like,
remember when they pulled
fish and shit?
Do you remember, this was so long ago, when they pulled out, like, a van with, like, a fucking body in it?
No.
Oh, God. Do you remember? When they pulled the van out with, like, a fucking body?
No.
Oh, and I know a guy who knows the guy who found the shoe in the foot. Do you remember the foot and the shoe?
That I remember, yeah.
What? Well, okay, so, unrelated again, this is just creepy. So, my fiance knows the guy who found so he was walking along. My friend told me this story, too, because she knew him as well. Mm-hmm. So, like, it was just always, like, a joke, like, even to me now as an adult, which is sick. It just shows you who I am as a person.
Hey, guys, you want to see a dead body?
No, it was, he was just walking along the river. He was like, oh, look, a shoe. And he picked up the shoe. He's like, oh, look, a foot.
Oh, my God.
Welcome to Northern Illinois. Gotta love the mob activity. Yeah, it's so fucked up.
That is really fucked.
We would, like, tube in the river, and the only thing I would think about is when they pulled the van out with the body, and I was like, what if I, like, kick somebody's head?
Well, do you ever think... What? Well, it took me a second to process that.
You don't think about stuff like that?
Like a fucking soccer ball?
Not, like, well, like, you're swimming in the water and you, like, kick your feet. Like, what if my foot, like, went in, like, a mouth? Or, like, an eye?
First of all, I'd never get in that fucking river.
I've only been in a couple times, but even if I just go into my knees, I get scared.
Yeah,
They found a fucking piranha in it!
For real?
Like when I was in like 4th grade.
Really?
Yeah, it's fucked up. This is the most fucked up river in the world.
I actually did watch River Monsters. I forget.
Yeah.
And piranhas, they don't attack unless they're like extremely fucking hungry or it's already like dead.
But like also it's a fucking piranha. What are they found in like they're originate in the Amazon?
Yeah,
correct?
like I think so, yeah.
This is northern Illinois.
You're like, how the fuck did you get here?
I think he caught it, like, I feel like I remember he caught it, like, and he had, like, winter stuff on in the picture. But I was also in 4th grade, so who the fuck knows?
Yeah. But what I do think of, though, is, like, John Wayne Gacy's from not very far away from here.
Yeah.
And,
I
like,
almost said the location. Well, everybody knows where John Wayne Gacy's from. From fucking Joliet!
Yeah.
Anyway.
But then, like, he, like, dumped bodies in, like, the Mazon River.
Ew, what?
Shit. Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, like,
That
all over.
sick piece of shit. I think they were talking about how, like, his house got sold recently. It sounds really nice.
No, really?
Yeah.
I mean, that was... No, it didn't. It did really? I don't know where my...
Much confusion. Yeah, no, this was like, I think it was like a couple years ago. But like, I guess like, it's like looks nice.
Yeah.
It looked nice. But like also, that it's so haunted.
Yeah.
It is so haunted.
That would...
Sometimes I wonder if like, I know people who like knew him.
Oh yeah, right?
You know, just because like we are so fucking close.
Yeah.
Our families are like there.
Well, and then like
the stuff he did on the side too.
Yeah, he was like a not unrelated, but kind of unrelated. Because I was going to talk about his construction business. But what I really so he was super super into politics.
Yeah.
He and Ted Bundy and like, oh my god. They got really close to some big people.
Oh, absolutely. It wasn't, Bundy was a young Republican, wasn't he?
And Gacy was a Democrat. Like a very, very...
Really?
Very outspoken. Yeah.
That's something I did not know.
Yeah,
Okay, so
crazy.
one of these episodes we're going to definitely have to do serial killers. It's not paranormal, but it's something we're both very interested in.
It's like my favorite.
You have in your house.
Hello, let's talk about serial killers.
Yeah, she has like a welcome sign that says, hello, let's talk about serial killers. I want one that says, don't mind the demon, or some bullshit. Because of my dog.
Yeah.
And demons.
Also, I know Ed Gein's truck went up for sale recently,
Dude, okay, speaking of Ed Gein, so I apparently in my life now, I just go to Vegas every year, because this will be literally the 3rd year in a row.
Yeah.
At the Haunted Museum, which I try to go to every time I go, which makes me sound like I'm there all the time. It's been like 3 times. But still, it's a lot of times I go to the Haunted Museum. I go every time. I can't not go. They have Ed Gein's cauldron, and they had like a witch do a fucking spell on it, and there's like herbs. There's herbs in like the bottom of it from like when she performed this thing. There is, and it sucks because it's a guided tour, so you don't really get a lot of time with each like individual artifact or each room. There's a notarized fucking letter of a first-hand account of someone who he like escaped him. I like want to read it, but the room is very dark because it's not interactive in the sense that they used to have people that jumped out and scared the shit out of you, which was horrifying because like the first time I went was when they had that, and I was like, bitch, I ain't ready for you motherfuckers. Oh hell no. But it's kind of like there's even a prison room with a couple of Gacy's paintings. But this room, it's made to look like Gein's like shed, like his barn. And it even kind of smells like Barney. It's so weird. Yeah, it's gross, but like in a nice way.
Yeah.
And like it's so dark in there because like there wasn't like electricity in it, and that's why it's first of all really hard to read the letter, but it's also like whoever's guiding is talking about what's in here, and it sucks because like I want to read it so bad. I'm sure it's notarized. I'm sure you can find it online.
I'm
but
sure.
Still,
but that's awesome.
I want to read it. I want to know.
So, yeah, Gage and I have gone to California like the last 2 years. And the first year we went to LA. And there's a museum of death in LA.
I wanted to go
that
so
bad. And I'm so mad because no one would go with me.
I will go with you. Let's go to LA.
Let's go to LA.
Okay, done.
Like, I don't... No.
Bachelorette party.
Hell yeah. I don't know if you know this about me, but, like, the two things that I wanted to do was either be a mortician or psychology, but, like, mortician.
I wanted to be, like, a coroner so fucking bad.
Yeah,
and
dude.
everybody's like, that's weird. I was like, I love dead people.
Same.
It's so fascinating to me. I love it.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things, because, like, I got really far in, like, biology. I have, like, about as far as you can get without having a degree, because that's a different story for a different time. But we got to do it's my favorite thing in the whole entire world. I got to work with a cadaver for one of my classes. It was fabulous.
That would be awesome.
It was amazing.
Yeah. Because
you got to, like, see the, like, fucking muscles and, like, the bones, and he was dead and in formaldehyde and he smelled funny. He had to squirt him like a dog. Bad boy. But, like, it was so cool. It was absolutely fascinating. I loved every second of that class. I just was like, I want to be him, but, like, not actually.
Okay.
You know, he was old. He lived his life. He had a good life. He's an old man who donated his body to the university.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was really cool. I want to be him, but, like, harvest my organs first.
Yeah, I'm an organ donor.
Yeah, I don't need them. When I was little, I thought that organ donating was, like, if somebody needed, like, a kidney, they could call me up and say, hey, can I have your kidney? And that's why I was so scared. My mom's like, why don't you want to be an organ donor? I was like, Mom, like, I don't want to give somebody, like, my organ because, like, I need it. She's like, no, they do it when you're dead. I'm like, oh, yeah, then you can have them. I was dumb. I don't claim to be a smart person. Thank God.
Oh, God.
And again, we're ranting, and we only have, like, another couple minutes. But let's do a part 4 of this last Slenderman story, and then we'll jump into some more Tulpas and some more just weird fucking shit.
Yeah.
God. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.